Okay, good evening and welcome to another game. Tonight it's an NTSL game, Nordic Toilet Struggle League, and I'm playing against Peter Back Andersen, the only Danish guy in the league at the moment. We're just about to get started. I just thought I'd show you what it looks like at the moment. We looks like this. It's two divisions. I'm in the Moonin division. And we've got a couple of games more to play, mainly my games. I've got two played and one win so far. I've got one game tonight against Peter, as I said, and then I also have to play Henrik, which is not going to be streamed because that's going to be a live game since we live in the same city. So that'll be fun. And apparently, so these guys are qualified for semi-final already, and in our division it's EU1 Jons. Presumably because of some tiebreakers that I don't understand. Alright, so let's get started. I'm the Soviets, as you can see. Not the perfect starting hand, but should be easy enough to get rid of CIA. Probably dump Europe in the headline, I think, because I don't really have... I mean, the other option is NASA, obviously, for the headline. What's it going to be? Okay, so he went with 3 in Italy. I can probably... It kind of tempts me to try a coup in Italy with a 3-up card. In which case I should probably headline NASA. Yeah, let's go for it. Okay. Because this would be like... That's a 4+ success. I really don't have a lot of ops, so maybe this is a bad idea. Let's go for it. Hey, there we go. 4+. I can scrape some points maybe together from Europe after all. Yeah. Then of course, if I want to go for domination, that's even trickier. Very unlikely to happen unless I get like Comic Con or something. Not even Comic Con is really going to help. That would probably cost me the China card. But I don't know if I need domination. I just want to get Italy. I have a goal tonight, or a sort of a hope to win, obviously, but also to win quickly. Because if I can win within before 9 o'clock, then I can get a pizza before the pizza place shuts down. So that'd be nice. Asia is not looking good at the moment, and I'm not prepared to coup Pakistan with this hand. I guess I'll just score Europe. Or should I? No. I was thinking if I should try and coup myself into Southeast Asia. I'll do that if he goes into Laos before he lowers DEFCON, which I think is probably unlikely. Here comes the coup now. Oh, and then I kind of have to. Alright, I'm gonna have to give him this. Because if DEFCON goes to 2, then he could play Fidel, and don't want that. Yeah, I thought he might do that. Mm. Now I could go for a coup. Like if I fill up Egypt, he's just going to coup it again, probably. So in order to avoid that, I could coup Iran to lower DEFCON. But also Middle East is very blue. I kind of want to be in Lebanon. Hmm. Okay. Let's go back in there. If DEFCON stays at 3, that would be kind of nice. It will. Well, easy. Alright, you can have it then, I guess. Wow. Okay. That was interesting. So I need to overprotect Italy. So I think I'm going to go into Syria as well, so I'm not presence-less in Europe, in the Middle East if he coups. But um, if Defcon could stay at 3, that would be nice, because then I could coup Pakistan if I get a 4-up. Alright, I feel like I managed that pretty shitty hand fairly well under the circumstances. Could have been a lot worse. It's just Asia I'm worried about. But I also wouldn't be surprised if he were to coup Egypt now. But I don't know if that's a good... I know he's going for influence. Okay. Ooh, the war. Nice. Also Vietnam, socialists. Plenty of good headlines here. But I think it's going to have to be the war. Actually, socialists could be pretty terrifying. I could get, like... I could go straight into West Germany with that and go for Europe control. I know Truman is gone. I've got the blockade. Marshall. Also got some cards that I need to manage. Dark. So we've seen all the 4-ups now apart from NATO. So he's not very likely to have 4-ups, and I've also got the China card. I probably could go for Europe control. Also, De Gaulle is still in the deck, so that could be a thing. But we haven't seen defectors. I can play the war later, I think. I mean, you never know, but hopefully. Let's try this. Ah, there we go. Asia scoring. Should have played the war. How many points is this? 5. Alright, not too bad. Let's go for the... Let's go for Europe. He's got to goal. Okay, then he can handle that. Mm. But if he started off by playing the goal, well, obviously before he went to fill up France, he would have done that. So that kind of makes sense. I don't know. I think I would have gone all into France there. Right, so there's 3 ops. Now, of course, it's Marshall for me if I want to keep going. Does that make any sense? That would stop my... I mean, it'd be difficult for me to control with that. Hmm. Yeah, I think not. Let's leave that, and then I can play the blockade later on if he... maybe next turn if I get red scare or something. Let's go with the war, maybe? Or should I space? Alright, let's go with the war. Alright. I can't hold blockade, can I? What 5-year plan? Mm, let's space then. Oh no, I should play blockade, shouldn't I? I need to play it so that I force him to discard D-style if he's holding it. But now I need to coup, otherwise he will coup. Which other 3-op red cards have we not seen? Basically Comic Con and the D-style. I think are the only ones left. Yes. Wow. Why not space? Axe is holding D-style. But then he's holding something else. Interesting, okay. Wow, I can do the same thing again. The socialist governments. Well, I've got defectors. He's got Middle East scoring. He's got NATO. What about... Oh, he's got Fidel. And something else. Should we try again? Europe domination. Got plenty of ops. He's got the China card now, though. And he's got NATO. But I can reduce him by 2. It's not really going to work, is it? I've got 3, 3, 4, but it's Marshall. Let's give it a try. Ooh, maybe I should have headlined D style and try to get Middle East. Nah, it's not worth it. No, this was a bad idea, I think. Yeah, definitely a bad idea. Let's do something else. I'm not crazy about East European unrest because if he's holding Europe, then that stops my domination. Because I have to put one in Romania, which I don't really want to do. Um, hmm. Well, I kind of have to coup. I guess I could use defectors. Let's do that. Lovely. And then take over like Spain or Greece. Yeah, so he had another 4 op, so it's a good thing I didn't push for West Germany, but I also shouldn't have done it at all. Now let's do this, and I'm going to go for these two so that I can then remove Romania for D-Star. Independent Reds, I think, is also still hasn't been seen. Right, yeah, so he's got that. If I lose this, then my analysis will be that I was too aggressive in Europe. Spent too much effort on that. But it was kind of that hope of a quick victory there and a pizza that made me do it. Still, it's a strong position there, so that's nice. And it's also looking fairly okay in Africa and in other places, apart from Asia, so... Mm. To be honest, I think India should be a high priority. He could be holding the war, though, so that's what I'm worried about. That's might be why he's not going into India. Should I have spaced Marshall there instead of playing it? My reason for playing it was that I wanted to go into Spain and Portugal, and well, Spain, Portugal, and Greece, in order to use Romania for D-Style without losing the. Why would you put an extra there in Afghanistan? Without losing the domination in Europe for even one turn. Might have been a mistake. Let's see. Is there any chance that I could... He's overprotected by 2 here. Should I give that up? Yeah, probably. This is one of those times when I'm not sure if I should hold on to 5-year plan, because there isn't really any scoring cards that I definitely don't want to play. Like Asia could be, depending on what happens with South Korea, which is likely going to be his, I think. Because if I play 5-year plan now, then I lose the Korean War. If I play the Korean War now, he's probably going to take Korea. So I'm thinking about maybe just using 5-year plan. Maybe to fill up Korea 1-3 and then hope for the best. Yeah, I think so. He's got the China card though, so he could mess with me in North Korea. That's another problem. That's why it was bad to. I think it was the China card to take France. But I don't think it was worth the effort to. It wasn't worth the China card to go into Europe like that. Okay. Don't. All right. Let's go all into South Korea here. Do I know what he's holding now? I think he has played all the unknowns. No, that might be one. Fidel. Alright, so I've got Asia scoring, so that could be a headline. I've also got grain sales, don't have to worry about that. Bear Trap and Quag and Salt. Plenty of interesting cards. There's nothing I want to salt for, I don't think. I mean, I'm half tempted to headline Salt, then go for a real line in West Germany. Because that could work. I should stop going on about Europe. It's an option. I've also got some scoring cards that I need to, like if I headline for Purge. It's sold for Purge. I've got a 4-op. And I've got the first turn. We know Defectors is gone. I'm tempted. Or should I go for like an Asia? I mean, he's going to respond obviously if I do that. He's going to try and fill it up again. Can I do an Ops War there? I've got basically one playable card. If I use Warsaw for like, well, I'm going to use. All right. It's only a +1 as well, and he needs to lose a lot of points, and he could easily swing the other way around. I should probably go for the long game here. I think that makes more sense. And I've got 2 scoring cards I need to worry about. Having said that, I don't know what else I want to headline really. Quag is nice, but I mean, basically, if you do that kind of a realign, then you have to succeed in your first try, or maybe get like a 3 influence advantage or something, so that you can then just fill it up. Because he could Yeah. Let's give it a try, because I also want, I mean, it's nice to salt to get other cards so that I don't have to play all of this. But that's not nice. Not when I've got Africa scoring coming up. I was actually thinking about maybe trying to fill up Denmark before he went there with Marshall, before I played Marshall, to get a better rear line in case I get a chance to do it. Because then it would have been +2, that would have been, then it would have been an obvious choice. Now it's kind of... let's try. Okay, -1. Wow, 5! I lose 4, okay. Well, I think that's probably it. There we go. Could have worked. Looked looked pretty good there for a while. So now I guess maybe dump Asia before I do anything else. Wow, okay. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Should I get South Korea before I do that? Then I don't really have any more playable cards. No, I don't think so. I need to focus on Africa. Okay, that's fine. I like that. Problem now is that I have to... But if I coup, then he goes back. Wait, I should have quagged him, right? I don't know. I don't know. So I might coup with... No, I'll just coup with Warsaw and Zaire, and then if I have to, I might coup with Kitchen as well. Alright, so that's why I played it. Oh, that's nice. Now I get to coup back. But he's very close to domination. Wow. Don't see that every day. See, this is one of those times where I'm like, why should I go into Guatemala? I just give him an opportunity to coup that and then realign me. And the same with these two. Going to El Salvador. um, so right now I kind of want to grab Mexico, but I can't. I'm just gonna have to score Africa for nothing. Yeah, not the best turn ever. Could have won the game though, almost. If my real lines had worked better. And the hand was very bad, or fairly bad. Okay. Can I double space? Does he have one small step? No pizza for me, I don't think. No, I cannot double space. So for my last trick, I need to... I mean, nuclear right now is kind of fine, isn't it? Depending on what he's got. Should I hold it and space it next turn? I could get something much more horrible. Hmm. I feel like I've got the board state, but it hasn't really paid off in terms of points. I mean, Central America is fairly new. Europe hasn't been scored since turn 1. Okay, no Sadat. That's nice. And a bad roll. Um, OPEC could give me a few points. Boys goes to space. It's a manageable hand, by by all means. Brush could go to Argentina. That would be lovely. In fact, that's probably quite a good headline, since Defectors is gone. Muslim, I think I'm just going to use to build up for OPEC. Or maybe do a coup in, like, Mexico would be nice. Seeing as it is coming up. Stealing the China card. But I like that Yusuri is gone now. That's lovely. Okay. Oh, that always hurts. Very painful. Okay, let's maybe try and get Mexico, because that's 10 points right there. Lovely. Spacing is important, so I'll try and do that as quickly as I can, which probably means next turn, next action round if I can. It doesn't do something horrible to me. But this means that he can hold the China card for the rest of the game if he wants to. Okay, so he's not happy about that. Should I fight him over that? He's also got the China card, but it would be nice to get the China card. But I think I can get more points in the Middle East, and I would like to... build up for the future in the Middle East. I can't really play Formosan. No. Unless I played into Taiwan, I guess. Now the rest of my hand isn't really all that playable. But if I go kitchen into Libya, then at least I get 4 points from OPEC. That's fine. And then I'll use the rest of my cards to sort of... Well, there isn't really much. Wow, he's got a lot of ops. Going into Chile, I'm not really going to be able to fight him there. I was going to space as well, didn't I? I think I said that. But then the rest of my hand is pretty much unplayable. As in, not unplayable, but it needs to be repaired. Like, I need to repair everything I do with it. Panama Canal is pretty nasty, and I guess I'm holding on to Bear Trap. So, yeah. He can still quite easily get domination, though, in Asia, so Formosan is not maybe that important, but I would like to take South Korea at some point if I can. But I have a feeling he's going to get there before me. Maybe killing Mexico was a bad idea. Maybe I should have used, like, I don't know, U2 for that, and then used Muslim. That would have been like one op more. That made such a big difference. Except that I need exactly one op more in Venezuela and Panama if I play Panama Canal. Mm-hmm. What's the horrible card? We will bury you. Okay, let's play OPEC now. Or should I? No, I think I'll wait. I think I'll go space first. Yeah, there we go. much more crucial. Did he go two into Burma? Right. Yeah, Southeast Asia is going to be pretty painful too. Che was fine, wasn't it? He doesn't have any non-battlegrounds. Could have played that. So yeah, I hate this thing with Formosan because I'm gonna have to play like one into Panama as well, um, and then like one into Taiwan, which feels dumb because then he can just take South Korea. South Korea is obviously more important, isn't it? So I should probably play into South Korea instead. But then I'm just sort of tempting him to take Taiwan to get domination. But then at least he can't play the China card, so alright, I get it back. Wonderful. And Formosan is gone right away. Okay, I can only assume he's got Southeast Asia scoring. That's pretty horrible, actually. 7 points. But there's nothing I can do about that right now. And of course, he can still get the China card back again with Nixon. So could be that he's holding Nixon and he wants to do like an AR7 thing. No. Oh, he wants his coup, but alright. That's a VP for me. Back in West Germany. Can do another realign. Okay, maybe Vietnam revolts now. Or Brezhnev. It's a really powerful Brezhnev. I don't really want to event any of this apart from maybe possibly arms race. And maybe possibly Vietnam. But I could get 4 ops out of all of this. Then again, I don't really want to. I mean, I'd be happy to space OAS, I guess. Puppets is not that powerful. Bear trap. Shuttle is pretty nasty, depending on what comes first. So I'm also kind of tempted to self trap here. Actually, there's plenty of cards that I want to get rid of. Alliance is 3 VPs. That's acceptable, I think, but I can break. No, I can't break any of them actually. Interesting. All right, so Brezhnev or Vietnam? Brezhnev does make most of these cards more playable. Shuttle is still unplayable, kind of. OAS is manageable, actually, with... Don't have to space it, it's an empty round. Vietnam could be important if he headlines Southeast Asia. And also, I don't really want to spend a turn eventing it. Poland's really weak as well. I can basically play everything of this apart from Shuttle and Bear Trap. So one of them I'm holding, the other one I'm spacing. Yeah, Vietnam isn't bad though, is it? Can hold on to Brezhnev for next turn, maybe? But then OAS becomes a problem. Yeah, let's go Brezhnev. Oh, that's too bad. That is too bad. Only 2 points. So, what do we do with this? What do I coup with? I mean, alliance, I guess, is an option. I'd prefer to coup in Africa, but I can't really do that with alliance because I have to coup somewhere where it takes away a VP. So Mexico right after it's been scored, but it's a good coup. Beautiful coup. I've had very blue hands for the rest of the whole of this. Oh, that one was alright. That's pretty blue. That's a good one. It's average. Okay, maybe not too bad. But it feels also like that I've been able to... I've had to manage most of his really horrible cards rather than him getting to control them, which I suppose is good. And we are definitely past pizza time. Denmark. To protect against real lines? Yeah, I don't think I'll try that again for the moment. Alright, so should we do a bit of management? I think we'll play Vietnam if he happens to hold. I kind of feel like he doesn't have Southeast Asia scoring, but I just want to get it out there. And then maybe space or arms race. He doesn't have any coup targets though. Spacing Portuguese, that kind of tells you that he's got a decent hand, I think. So am I spacing shuttle then? Think so. Shall I then arms race first, maybe? Although arms race might have been better used in Southeast Asia, to be honest. I do know he's got Nixon coming up, so I should probably use the China card this turn. Because otherwise he'll just steal it anyway. Yeah, you know what? I'll just leave. I'm just gonna leave that for now. China card, China card. Where do you go with that? I should probably play it sooner rather than later as well. I could swing Burma, I suppose, would be, or I could go like, no, I have to use all of them in. Is it 6 ops if you use all of them in? Yeah, that's cool. So let's go. I can't really use these for anything. No, not 6. I literally can't use them for anything. It's a bit of a waste. Can I go? Oh yeah, I can do this. It's better. If you saw my hand right now, you would you'd really like it. But he's got some managing of his own to do, apparently. Right, we're on headline peak. Mania Thorbit. Yeah, I should have been careful about that. Should have waited. Crap. Forgot about one small step. Mm. Nice. Okay, can I... What can he do with this? Oh, he'll set up in Haiti, etc. So that's bad. This is my last round. What happens in Po? Actually, this will work, right? Oh no, it's a 3 now. And it's my domination. Okay, well then I'm just gonna fill that back up. But that means Brazil, you can take Brazil. Or not. I get Lone Gunman in turn 7. That sucks. Some decent event. Well, not really. Junta and Nixon. So I guess Bear Trap is going to space. Junta is probably the headline. So he knows I've got both of these. He knows about pretty much all of these cards apart from... No, I think he knows about all of them. Yeah, I think so. In the Pakistani war has only happened once. Alright, then let's do a realign. Beautiful. He's got South America, right? We haven't seen that yet. Is that the only one we never saw? Yeah. Yep. Okay. So I should be able to figure out most of his hand. But I might as well play this in order to... Actually, no. Let's score this before it gets too bad. But he knows I've got Nixon and I can't space it, so he will... Oh, he's got Kennedy as well. But he's probably not planning on playing it then. So I need to play Nixon now so that he doesn't... get the card back. Maybe hold the Lone Gunman until next turn. I have to play puppets, but I think we can live with that. He knows I've got Europe as well. If he were to, like, jam into East Germany or Poland right now, that would be absolutely horrifying. But... I don't know. Let's hope he doesn't do that. I mean, long term, it's not a particularly good move, but in the short term, that could be very painful. He's jamming into something. Not Europe. So he got the scoring. I'm going to do that for now. If he has that scoring card, I mean, he played the China card into it, so I'm going to guess he does. It might have been better to go into, like, Nicaragua and Haiti. Still 4 points, so it's not so bad. But I guess it's one of those times where you kind of want to get into a coup war in Central because I don't really have any ops. But if he had that scoring card, surely he would have discarded it with Kennedy, together with South America. I'm guessing his hand is not too bad, and so he's waiting for next turn. Duck has been reshuffled from the early war. What else is he holding? Any of these? Olympic Games? Warsaw Pact? No. Yeah, I think he's holding Olympics. Maybe Arab-Israeli War? Why would you fill up Costa Rica there rather than Panama? And of course Kennedy. What else? Cuban Missile Crisis? Ah, there we go. Let's just create some problems for him. Do I want to trigger this now? Yes, I think I do. It's too bad Europe only happened once. Well, only twice, I guess. Apart from that, the board state is kind of even now. And he could get a lot of points if he takes South Korea at some point. I can't believe no one's done that yet. Okay, so then I should probably coup actually. He could have Africa scoring. But I need to get my coup, and then I'll force him to coup. If he has Africa scoring now, that would be extremely irritating. But I think you would normally go. You could go one into Africa, that still would have given him domination, and then Olympic Games as well. And then Nicaragua and Haiti. I think it's probably just plain silly to invent this event. I think I'll set up a real line here and just do that. Stop domination. Oh yeah, flower power. Forgot about that. Now we can discard. What will he discard? Not Kennedy, I presume. Summit. Alright. Again, not that many ops. I guess this is a good opportunity for Lone Gunman, headline. Then I can choose to coup if I want to, and then I can fill up South Korea with... yeah. Not too many problematic cards. Ooh, is it gonna go Asia? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, and he's got the scoring. Oh, he's got all the ops. And Aldrich and terrorism. Fuck my life. Wow. This is a very nice hand. Well, at least I might get some VPs from that. And from... no, hang on. Oh, this is nasty. What I could do, instead of cooing, I could go... okay. I'm not usually a big fan of realigns, but I could go... but then he's going to realign India, isn't he? He might. What I was thinking was I could go Lone Gunman into South Korea, so I get one more op than him, like one more influence than him, and then realign South Korea at +2 with Glasnost. Because if he then realigns as well, then I guess I could coup Pakistan. Yeah, it's not really going to work, is it? He's got a lot of ops as well. But I think it might be worth a shot. Oh no, because it triggers before me. Yeah, of course it does. Okay, not going to happen then. So then the question is, oh, he's going to get like 7 points from that. That is a lot of points. He didn't have any scorings. What can I do? He could he... I mean, I've got +1 for the realign still. +1 isn't really worth... I mean, he can easily get his domination anyway, can't he? But it'll take a bit more work. Because I also kind of want the VPs from Glasnost. Should I do should I do the thing or not? I mean, he's going to get his domination anyway, so why would I do it? No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to get my... Not going to do the coup then, because I want arms race points. Might as well put something into Poland. Then I'll do Cambridge and coup here. Nice. Did he have anything bad in his hand? Not really. No, literally nothing. And he's got plenty of ops, so he can take both India and South Korea, and possibly North Korea as well. What? He just went for the scoring? But he's got like... He's got US Japan. He's got... he played Red Scare. I mean, he's got ops. I mean, at least grab like one country. Maybe not. Who knows? What do I need to do? I definitely need to play this and go like this. I'm just giving him a coup target, but he has coup targets anyway, and I need to at least try and get domination in Central. He doesn't know if I have the card or not. No event. Okay, that's fine. Go here then. Well, yeah, maybe he's had slightly worse rolls than I have. I think, yeah, I think he's right. But I do feel like he's had better hands, but not by much. I don't feel like I missed a brush war as well. I missed some space. Did I miss a space? I'm not sure. Maybe not. But yeah, I feel like the luck has been kind of balanced overall. He's failed a few more coups, maybe. I had some really good coups as well, like in Mexico and somewhere else. Twice in Mexico. No, he gets points for that. Of course he does. Okay. That's fine. I guess I'll hold our man. Don't need to spend it for no reason. Set up more rear lines. So what's he got left? He's got 4 cards. It's Kennedy, it's Aldrich. Is it US Japan as well? And Iron Lady. If he doesn't event US Japan now, then I could be going into Africa next turn. Sorry, Japan next turn. But Asia is very much up in the air right now. Okay, is he worried about Africa scoring? I know he doesn't have it. I could leave it, or I could do realigns with this. Maybe that's good. I was thinking I'll take Israel. Oh, I've got 2 more rounds. Then I should probably go for a coup. What's the country count here now? 6. Probably go for a coup here. This could be pretty brutal. If he throws away a scoring card now, that could be important. But there's plenty of cards to draw from. Is he taking his time because he's doing his turn, or because he got to throw away everything? Oh, 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 okay. That's worrying. So then I kind of have to. It's too bad about Africa, but I do. I need to do the coup. Well, yeah, that's a real shame. I would have loved to go for realigns there now. South Africa and Algeria. So now he's holding Iron Lady and US Japan. I can't believe he didn't use Iron Lady instead of asking not. Okay. Yeah, I suppose. Might as well. Didn't really have any other bad cards. Okay, nice hand. Beautiful hand. Plenty of nice things. I can space that, and everything else is playable. It's beautiful. Beautiful hand. Okay, where's Defectors? It's still out there. I don't want to lose Iranian. I don't really want to lose any of this. I suppose Pershing is a fairly safe headline, even if he defectors it. And then Muslim is the question. No, obviously I'll kill with nuclear test ban if I have any good targets. suppose Algeria is a decent target. Or Panama again. Looks like I won't be doing any coups. This is not gonna do anything. Ugh. Well, I guess I get the event, so he might have to give me that back. That's actually a pretty good card for him to draw. For me. Saves me having to play it if he triggers it. And if he doesn't, then he doesn't get anything and he just gets the coup. And then I get it back. And he kind of has to coup in Africa anyway. And that also means that I get to do influence in my first turn, which is helpful because then I can take stuff in Asia. Goes for Mexico. That was not likely to succeed. Okay, then I can fill up things. Can put 2 in each. Comes Sadat. I got to keep Egypt for a very long time. Let's counter that. Now it's a race for Saudi Arabia. Where does this go? Oh, okay. Then I kind of have to fill up Saudi Arabia. I'm worried that he will take one of the Asian countries because then he will still get domination, probably. Although we've seen he was Japan, right? He played it last turn, didn't he? Yeah, so I could take Japan with the China card if I have to. Then I guess you can have Evil Empire. And of course I have Muslims, so I can swing the Middle East again. But I'd rather have the influence in place before I do that. And that's not really going to happen this turn. And I'm going to have to use independent reds for... Yeah, I don't really have a lot of ops left. Where's he realigning? Oh, okay. Yeah, why not? Okay, so I need to space before it's too late, I think. Then I'm kind of thinking, I mean, I want to event Muslims, but it's not really going to do much, is it? It's only going to cost him four ops, which he might not have, so that might be a good thing. But I need to kill with independent reds. And then with decol, I'm kind of tempted to use decol to take South Korea. But I have to do it with something at least. So this is going to be the coup. I hate that I don't get to do anything meaningful with this, but I might as well. Should I have held on to that? Because now he will coup Nicaragua. Well, okay. Yeah, so what's better? Decol? No, I event it because I get to mess with him here and also maybe here and here, and I could almost. It's 5-5 in Asia now. Could almost be red domination. But of course it's easy for him to take it back. And the scoring is very even, so I need to make sure that I don't get like voiced or hang on, was voice in turn 7? No, voice is still out there. Or just he just plays into places and removes all my domination. Hmm. Shuttle. Okay. Not a bad hand. Quag could be quite painful. One small step is excellent. Korean War is quite interesting. There's plenty of things I could use, so I'm thinking maybe Quag a bit later on. Socialist governments is also tempting again, but it's also like I'll bring him down to 4 and then this can go to space for the last step on the space race. North Sea Oil is my hold card. Yeah, this is a beautiful hand, absolutely wonderful. I'm kind of thinking Korean War maybe for the headline, because I don't want to waste Quag, and then I use Socialist for ops. It's a decent enough headline, and it's okay if he defectors it. Yeah, he did, yeah. So then we'll just go for a coup. I suppose it's Mexico again, even though it does feel kind of pointless. Yeah. But now it's all about setting up the Muslim thing in the least, eventing that, and then maybe eventing Quag or using it for. I mean, Quag is a beautiful AR7 for the Soviets in turn 10. So that's definitely what I should do. Just grab South Korea. use the China card if I have to. It's running out of time as well. Let's event this now before he spaces. I'm sure he knows about the timer. No, why did I put 9? Well, might as well. I need to overprotect anyway. Oh! Just as I was about to play Muslim Revolutions. Damn it. That really sucks. Oh, what do I do now? I just need to make sure that he doesn't get more points than me. Yeah, that's a good plan. I think he's going to lose to timer anyway, but... Okay. I don't mind that, actually. I needed to overprotect those places. Okay, let's space then. 5, 6, 7, yeah. So I get to hold the China card. And then I'll just use Muslim to overprotect places. It's pretty much only Cuba, Libya, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, and India. Maybe Poland as well. If I'm prepared to give him any domination, it's the Middle East, because it's only 3 points. Can't break African domination. Can't break Europe domination. Why would you not event that? Surely there's something better you can do. Okay, so now, maybe his time won't be up. It's 12 seconds. So now I'm on 6. I get Europe 7, that's 13. I get Africa 4, that's 17. So 16, 13, 11. So I'm up 11 at I'm up 11 at the moment. So I don't really see how he can do anything about that, because now Middle East is broken anyway. And of course, if I quag him, then he's not going to be able to. But I was thinking about maybe if I should take that back, but no, that's that. That's GG. Come on. Do your quag before time runs out, mate. That was literally 2 seconds too slow. Oh, I get 8 action rounds. Wow. Oh, I forgot about that. I didn't even mention that I finished the space race. That's really cool. I've done that like 4 times before, but that is really, really cool. What do you mean question mark? If I play North Sea Oil now, then he will get his 8th turn as well. I don't need my last action. What do you mean question mark? Is he not familiar with GG? Or is it that he thought there would be like one more round or something? Anyway, yeah. It was a good game. It was a pretty good game. It was it was closer than I don't know, was it closer than it looks? Maybe. I feel like the board state was always kind of slightly in my favour though. And he never got the points to make up for that. The points were mainly in my favour and then it went down to 0 and then so yeah, but we were close to 0 throughout the game in terms of VPs. Yeah, it was a fun game. So that puts me on 2 wins and 1 loss in the Nordic League, which will mean that I guess I have to win my last game in order to be because my last game is against Henrik, and if he wins it, then he will be the other guy into the semi-final. So it's definitely for the semi-final place there. All right, I've got a game against Luis Rubio coming up, but I don't know when it is. And then I've got the game against Henrik, which is obviously not going to be streamed, but we'll probably take a picture and put in the chat group, the WhatsApp group. Both our NTSL game and our ITSL game, which is also coming up. So that'll be cool. I think I'm going to get crushed. He's had extremely good results this season. He's kind of playing on sort of he's playing on a really good level. So, but that'll be fun. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good night.